Hello and welcome, Sacred Souls, to the Oracle of the Sacred Circle. I'm so glad to have you here. Know that if you are here, then these messages have been divinely orchestrated to reach you. But again, these are collective readings, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Just before we start, I just want to kind of explain what the Sacred Circle is all about and how it works. So the energy of the Sacred Circle is attuned in terms of a ever-flowing, constantly moving sacred circle or divine wheel, with the center point being the special attunement of energy together with the divine. So today we are using the tree of life as a symbology of the attunement of energy, which we will be receiving guidance and clarity from. And we also then use the 4 points of the circle as well, let's say 4 cornerstones of the circle, as medians or focal area points that will help us guide in terms of the way that, or the flow that the energy is moving, and how the reading will progress in terms of these focal points and the areas identified. So yeah, I hope you enjoy these readings, and please do like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in your reading. Thank you. Hello, Cancer, and welcome, all my fellow Cancerians, to your reading. This is for all those that have, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as those that have strong Cancer placements in their charts. And just for anyone that felt called to this reading, your focal card in the Sacred Circle is Patterns. So yeah, you can have a look. Okay, great. Let's get into your reading. Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your Sacred Circle spread for the upcoming major blessings that's entering into your life. So as we highlighted earlier, your focal card is Patterns. So I feel here at the next phase and the next chapter that you're moving into is the breaking free of certain patterns that maybe, were holding you back in the past. So I think the major blessing is here, you're getting free from certain patterns that were maybe not serving you. So it could be addictions, a certain job, or any sort of environment, that you felt that you were stuck in. You're breaking out of that pattern and that specific loop, and you're entering into a new cycle and a new milestone that I think you're also achieving, that you never actually thought you'd actually be able to break from. So I think the major blessing that Spirit wants to say here is that whatever pattern that was holding you back is something that you're going to be freed from, and you're no longer going to have to carry whatever this maybe this burden or this energy that was holding you back is now shifting completely as you enter into this new cycle. I also feel that you're a very spiritual person, so you could be, have a very high spiritual insight. So it could be from a psychic perspective. It could also just be from an intuitive perspective. So you always knew, or you could, foresee things and intuitively tell when things were not right. And I think just these patterns that were holding you back specifically was something that you felt was not really in your control, and was sort of something that was really hard to let go of. And I feel as though now that you're moving into this new cycle of your life that's opening up for you as a major blessing, these patterns now are going to dissolve, and you're no longer going to be stuck or feel as stuck as you may have previously felt before. I also feel as though, as I said, you're a very spiritual person, because we have the Shaman card here, we have Higher Self and High Priestess, which is like very strong energies, as well as we have Father Sky, which reminds me of, the divine and God. So I feel as though your whole life, you've always been supported by the higher realms and the divine, and Spirit is saying that now as you step into this new chapter, these certain gifts or this foresight maybe that you have, or these gifts and talents that you inheritedly have and have as had and possessed, maybe even in past lives, is something that is going to take you forward as you step into this new chapter. I also feel that some of you might have a connection to Egypt, or might have a strong spirit animal as a guide as well. I do feel that the cat is very significant in your life. So those that maybe, like cats, that have cats, I think that you kind of have this spiritual connection to your cat as well. Or you could have a, like I said, strong animal guides, like tigers, lions of the cat family, that are now also supporting you and have always been your guides, sort of like your totem, in life, that have been guiding you and are now stepping forward. And you might be able to now in this phase, see more clearly and see the spiritual guide and feel the spiritual guide a lot closer. I do feel as though with both of these cards in the direction of the circle going this way, it does signify that you are going up. So, you might have felt as though nothing was moving in life, and you maybe were in the stagnant energy that was like never ending. But now that you're breaking free from all of this repetitive patterns in your life, you're now only going up. And Spirit is saying is to continue to see, see the light and move towards it, because your foresight and your spiritual insight will lead you there. Like I said, you have always been supported by very higher guides. And I do feel as though these could be higher level ancestors. This could maybe not ancestors specifically that have just passed on, but these could be lineage upon lineage, legacy ancestors that are deeply connected to you. I do feel as though, you are deeply connected to the divine and God, as well as the angels. Archangel Michael is standing out here. So some of you might have a direct connection with him. And he's always been there to protect you. So you might not have known, but he's always been in the background protecting you, I feel, as well as the other angels of the four directions, which is Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel. So I think they could have also played an important part in your life. You could also have been very spiritual as a child. So, you maybe could see certain things that others could not. And, you could have seen angels. You could have had the psychic abilities. If not, you could have always felt, this loving energies around you whenever you were maybe in a challenge or in a problem. Either the ascended masters or God was always with you, and you could feel the divine's presence whenever you were facing certain challenges. So I think this inner knowing and this surrounding of this divine energy has always been with you. And I think this is something that has, spans lifetimes here. And although maybe in this lifetime, if for those that maybe not have seen, the spiritual aspect of that, I feel as though you've always felt the connection. So you always felt that, you were never alone, even in times of, deception or times of challenges, they were always with you. I do also feel that you may have had some sort of, deceptive connections. Could be family, friends, colleagues, that were aiding in this pattern, this repetitive pattern that you felt stuck in. And now as you step into this new chapter, you're breaking free from these connections, and you're stepping into, a higher plan and a higher perspective of the goals and achievements that you want to achieve, that's also being directed here, but predominantly by your higher self. So I think that your link to your higher self is also going to be stronger as you move and step forward in these next phases of your life, as you step forward into the higher plan and where you want to achieve and go in life. I also feel for those that want to travel, that could be something that's coming up in this next cycle that you step into, and as a major blessing. But overall, I feel as though time itself is shifting, where you are moving now into a higher plan towards your dreams, your goals, whatever you want to manifest as well. And I feel that now that you are stepping into the cycle, Spirit is saying that you should trust in the higher forces and trust in your own intuition and knowing, because you will know which steps to take, because you will feel, and you've always felt, what is right, what is wrong, but now you just need to know and trust that this power that you had, this inherited knowing, is something that you can trust and rely on. Because you are, like I said, highly spiritually grounded, as well as spiritually inclined. With just, even if it's just, feelings and thoughts that have never, like your gut feeling type of scenario. I also feel as though a spirit is saying that you were always, even if though you were going through, all of these trials and tribulations maybe in your life, you were always protected. And I think you, like I said, you felt this protection and knew that, the universe had your back. And you were always, surrounded by these spiritual animals, or, nature in itself. Mother Earth was also holding you in these times. I also feel as though, like Spirit is saying, you were never alone, and you are not going to be alone, going forward. So whatever you want and you want to plan and achieve in this lifetime, Spirit is blessing you with that pathway and saying that you can take, and if you want to put your name on the map per se, this is something that you can achieve. You have all of the spiritual knowledge, you have the wisdom to achieve it, and Spirit is saying to go for it, as now is the time. The pathways are opening for you. You're being released of these old patterns, these old cycles, and wherever you wanted to go, and even if you wanted to travel, you can, because these pathways are now going to be made available to you. So just trust and have the belief that you always had, that things will be moving into your favor, and have that positive mindset and that positive energy that things will change as the cycle turns now, and you move into a higher version of your life plan and where you want to achieve and go in life. Yeah, and I think, Cancer, because of the support that you have, you can always tap into this support. It's something that is readily available to you always. And Spirit is saying that all you need to do is ask, and they will be there, to support and to guide you. Okay, let's get some additional guidance. And additional messages here. Okay, we have Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. We have Unknown Territory. You are exactly where you need to be. And you have Overcoming Obstacles. You can overcome anything. One more card. Fogged in, go slow, take time. Okay, so I feel here with Voyage of the Heart and with Fogged In, go slow, take your time. I feel like with this movement that's happening, because there's a ship here, and like I said, there's a lot of travel here. So those of you that want to travel this next phase, there could be a lot of that potential coming up there, as well as you're moving, and the ship's now moving. You're moving out of the cycle. You're moving to where you want to go. So it's all heading to the direction of where you've planned maybe in the past. You might have had sort of like a bucket list of things that you wanted to achieve. Now you're moving, and the ships are moving towards this goal and intention and achievements that you want to achieve. Also feel here, this is the Voyage of the Heart. So both these, these ships and this map talks of a voyage. So it could be this next voyage of your life, and this era that you're stepping into is a voyage of your dreams, where your dreams are coming true now. You're stepping into that, wherever you wanted to go, be it, physically or spiritually, as well as emotionally, from the heart is now, you're moving towards that. And you're moving into a time that is, it's sort of like, the direction of the clock here is also, moving north. So you are, and with the arrow here, you're moving to your north node as well. You're moving to the direction of where you've always wanted to be, and you're moving north. You're moving to grandeur, greener pastures. And then we have Unknown Territory here. You're exactly where you need to be. And with the Father Sky card here, it's Trust in the Unknown. So I feel as though a lot of this next step, or this phase of cycle that you're stepping into, could be a territory or an area of the unknown. So you might also feel apprehensive, as you step into it. But you have, like I said, a lot of spiritual animals, spirit guides around you, with the owl here being shown twice. So I think, and you also have that spiritual insight and wisdom with you. So you shouldn't be afraid, because you have these higher forces behind you, and the divine is supporting you in everything that you do and step into, even though it is unknown, and you might feel afraid. So maybe you've always wanted to take this leap, and you wanted to tick the boxes on your bucket list, or you've had this this goal in mind, this dream that you wanted to achieve, but you were apprehensive because there's something unknown, or you wanted to travel to a place, and you're a little bit apprehensive to travel, but it's been on your dream bucket list. Now Spirit is saying that this is the fruitful time for you to endeavor and go towards those goals and dreams that you wanted to achieve, because all of the obstacles that you may have had, you are shedding, because and you can now overcome anything, with the support here, as you've seen, with your spirit guides. They're coming. This whole reading has been highly supported by the higher forces, and it's shown, with your spirit animals here, God, the angels, ascended masters, your ancestors, and you, and a lot of your higher self, past lives coming in here. Just shows the amount of power and wisdom that you have, and that you shouldn't fear stepping into any new area and new phase of your life, because you are highly supported, and you can tap into this energy whenever you want. You are loved, and Spirit is saying that you've always felt their love. Let that love now flow through you, and let that love also flow towards the things that you want to achieve and the goals that you want to step into, things that you secretly held in the cornerstone of your heart. You can now take that voyage and step towards that, because it's going to be something that will make you happy, and that will make your heart smile. It's something that it's not just tick the box, bucket list, yes, get that done. It's something, these kind of goals you've always had, or dreams you've always had, that spoke directly to your heart. And now that you are stepping into this new cycle, all of these pathways are going to be open for you, in order for you to step forward and enter that pathway with the love and grandeur that awaits you. Okay, that's a very special reading. Let's pull some sacred stones. Sorry, that's a bit loud. And some charms. Okay, so we have the letter M, we have the letter E, we have the letter V, we have the monkey, so from the Chinese calendar, so you could be born in the year of the monkey. We have the letter L, we have the letter H, we have the bell. Okay, so with these stones, so I see with the letter here, I don't know, the first kind of word that came to me was marvel. So it's like, you're going to marvel at this voyage that's taking you. You have the V here as well with voyage directly, in sync here. So I do feel as though, you're going, or people even in your life will marvel at this voyage that you're going to be taking. It might even be, like a goal or a dream that not many get to see, and you stepping into the cycle where you get to see. It's sort of like maybe you get to see every country on the map type of figuratively say. So it's like a dream that someone will just marvel at, is something that you're going to experience. I also feel with the bell here, it's signifying time and change. And whenever there's a celebration or a level of achievement, a bell is rung. So I feel as though as you step into this new era of your life, the bells are going to be flowing. And this also reminds me of marriage. So those that maybe are wanting to get married or find a significant partner, this could also be something that you would find, in this voyage that you are going to be taking in this next chapter of your life. You have the flower here, but this also reminds me of the 4-leaf clover. So I feel as though this area is going to be full of luck and blossoming, because you also have the flower here. So it kind of signifies the next era being full of, the greener pastures that I was earlier talking about, as well as now this path being laid, as you can see it here with flowers. So it's a green path that's leading you to your dreams and to the places that you want to be, the goals that you want to achieve, and it could be just any achievements in life and milestones that you want to reach. Now is the time it's shining for you here. And this also sort of, looks like a bell tower. So I feel as though, once you reach this milestone, and you're on the path now on this blessing, that's coming into your life, the bells, like I said, will be ringing and celebrating with you as you achieve this goal. So yeah, you also have here, with the man praying. So I feel here as though, like I said, you've always been the spiritual person, and someone that has always been surrounded by the support of God and the divine. And wow, it's just like, all your prayers that you've said in the past are now being answered. And Spirit is saying that we've always heard them, we've heard your wishes, we've heard your dreams, we've heard what you want to achieve. And now is the time that this blessing, this major shift that is coming in for you, is leading you towards there. And you have the rabbit. And the rabbit signifies luck. It also signifies like rebirth. So I feel as though, and multiplication. So a lot of things, good things, coming into your life. So I feel as though, and with the rabbit, kind of, hopping on this path, I feel as though you are moving now towards there. You might already have felt that this is coming. I feel, knowing that the spiritual person that you are, having this inherent high gut feeling and intuition, and as you kind of, connect more deeper with your higher self, I feel as though, you will know the path that you will walk towards. And I also feel as though this is a path that is not treated by everyone. So it's also like, you achieving dreams that maybe not everyone in this lifetime gets to achieve. And you're walking the path less walked. I think you've always walked the path in this way, because you are, like I said, highly spiritual. You maybe are a very old soul that has gone through many lifetimes, with all of this mystic powers and the shamanism that's present here. And I feel as though now, as you step into this new cycle, it's also, you've realized the type of person that you are, and you are tapping into that wisdom. And you've always been like a trailblazer, maybe not just a follower, but, somebody that's setting or set their own standards, their own way in life. You may be also been like a strong person, since childhood, where you've had to do certain things on your own. And although you were, maybe you felt alone, you were always like supported by the divine and by the higher forces and the angels, etc. So yeah, wow, this is a very special reading, Cancer, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next one. Sending lots of love and light, and please stay tuned for the extra credit message directly from the Tree of Life. And yeah, I'll see you soon, and take care. Lots of love and light. Hello, Cancer, and welcome to the extended message directly from the Tree of Light. So as mentioned in the beginning of the video, the direct attunement came from the Tree of Life. And there's a special message to close off the reading. So let's see what that message is. Okay, this one. Wow. So this is from the movie Dumbo, Disney movie Dumbo, where it says, "Don't just fly, soar." Yeah, wow. So like I said, Cancer, this next journey that you're stepping into, it's going to be a journey that you're going to be soaring in. I also feel like, with Dumbo being unique, you are the unique person. Like we said, you were spiritually inclined. You had a lot of the ascended masters and spiritual guides and the higher forces always protecting you and cheering you on here. And I do feel as though as you step into this new phase of your life, you're not only just going to be, figuratively flying, It could be also, like I said, travel, that you want to travel and fly to, but it will feel as though, you're flying on clouds. So it's like when you're reaching your destination now, you're moving towards and soaring towards the achievements and goals that you want to achieve. And the universe is going to help you by making you fly there. Could be literally and figuratively as well. And yeah, it's just the unique person that you are. You are now fully following the pathway that's full of blossoms here. And like I said, it's you stepping into greener pastures. And you're just going to be it's going to be filled with happiness. You're going to be happy. It's something that talks to your heart. And like I said, it seems the whole universe here is cheering you on as you step into this new cycle. So wow, that's very special. So I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Cheers. Bye.